how the group that asked for Davido's 250 million naira gesture to extend to the north peddled a misconception. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. It is no longer news that an award-winning popular Nigerian singer and the founder of the DMW, Davido Music Worldwide record label, David Adeleke, had jokingly conducted an online donation some days ago where he ended up receiving a total sum of 200 million naira from his fans and well-wishers and had pledged to the funds to orphanages in Nigeria with extra 50 million naira from his pocket. Following this development, one support group for Nigerian orphans has come out to urge the music artists to carry orphans to the northern part of the country, along, despite the fact that Davido had already made it clear that every part of the country would partake in the disbursement of the funds. However, my attention was caught up when the group, through its chairman Salisu Ibrahim, claimed that Davido was born in the north, thus he should not forget his roots, adding that he hardly visited the region where he was born. With this, I found it necessary to address this very misconception, or rather a lie that was peddled by the group just to gain sympathy. We are all aware that the singer was born on November 21, 1992 in Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States, and attended the British International School in Lagos State at the age of 16 years before moving back to the US to study business administration. So, where did the group get its claims from? However, I strongly believe that this could be shabby tactics applied by the group to draw Davido's attention and sympathy. Well. There is something that is making me do well. Just listen to this. Either he is born in the north or not, 70% of his proceeds must go to the north because his father benefited immensely from the emirate. Can you believe that a Nigerian that shares the same geographical area with me and you is saying this? I mean, some people, they just open their mouth and just talk. They just open their mouth and they don't sieve out what they say. If your brain transports some things to you, to your thoughts, it is now the work of your mind to now extract it, not the ones to say out and the one not to say out. Unfortunately, some people, they just behave as if they have no processor. Like their central processing units that is in their body is no longer functioning. Now, owing to this, whatever they are coming out to bear anyway, they should not allow me to say something. There's something in my mind. Sincerely, if I say it, people will drag my life. So there's something in my mind. Why is it that these people always come out to attract sympathy for themselves? Okay, let me just say, to beg. Why are they always wanting you to give them that, how am I going to put it? They want people, they always come out to do things or say that people say, no wonder you people are referred to as beggars. Why? This man has already come out and openly said that everybody is going to get equal. I mean, if Davido was in government, maybe things would have been going on for. I'm just thinking out loud. This one, I'm just saying it's a passing statement, a passing phrase. He came out and he said, everybody will get it. And I just hope sincerely that he really puts people who are patriot citizens of Nigeria into this project. People who will not say, let me keep 1 naira for myself. Sincerely, people who will ensure that the real people who need this money, that it gets to them. And not just it getting to the orphanage now, that it gets to the children. Because it is one thing for you to donate. It is second thing that the orphanages get the money. And it is the final thing that the money influences this children's life positively. So I just hope that after all this now, that truly, that these children, the money gets to them. I just wish that the members of the committee he has brought out will really be interested in making sure that these children's lives are influenced positively. That tomorrow someone will come out and say, oh, who is this person called so and so. I was told that because of him in the year 2021, that I was able to go to school, I was able to begin school, I was given school materials, and that time, let stories like this. These are stories that when you hear and you're like, oh, bless you, bless whoever gives it. And it will now, it's a way of inculcating it in these children's mind that, look, somebody did this for you, which means that as a person, you have to pay it forward. It has been paid forward for you, which means at one point in time, you yourself have to pay it forward for another group of people. It's a big lesson, sincerely. A very, very big one. Though, yes, people will come out and say, oh, yes, he's not the first person to give and all of that. Like people are saying, he's not the first person that people will give and give privately. Yes. But why you publicize it, it has an advantage. And of course, the disadvantage will always be like people will criticize that you're doing things openly and you should have done it privately. Fine and good. But this thing now, whatever is done now, and if it gets to these children, it will put a flame, no matter how small, in their heart that givers, they're the real heroes. There are people who don't have as much as he does and still gives. Let us not take that away. But for the fact that this very act now, let it be like those on this particular project, that at the end of the day, these children will look up and say, God bless whoever the giver of these items with. Because of him, some children will be able to go back to school again. Because of him, they'll be able to wear school sandals, wear school shorts, school uniform, go to school, learn with their mates. Because of him, they're going to have a good meal. Because of him, they're going to have a good laugh. Sincerely, because of him, some of them might be treated. Some of them maybe who are ill. Because of him, they're going to have a good meal. All the